Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you guys are so very welcome indeed. This story actually comes from this neck of the woods, from Dublin in Ireland. A lot of my Fumi Nation army DM'd me relentlessly and were putting messages on other videos trying to get my attention. It did. There's a disturbing video, as bad as that of Shanquella Robinson. This one went on for 2 minutes. YouTube will not permit, and I don't blame them. Actually, I stand by them. And so you will have to go to my Instagram stories. It says Ireland. You click onto that and you watch the beating of a black girl. And this is a twist. About 6 other girls and their mother standing and giving them directions to kick her in her face. All the adults stood by and watched. Drivers by stood by and watched. Finally, the principal came, break it up, break it up, break it up. Very casually walked up there, and that was it. You know, I started this channel talking about fashion, beauty, fitness, lifestyle. And it's so difficult to only do that because I love it very, very much. But who am I? What does it say of me when I watch and I read stories like this and I don't use my platform to give it a louder voice? It's horrific. And that's why I diversified. That's why I said I will do everything, because this platform is not really mine, it's yours. You are the numbers. And that's why I tell you to constantly subscribe, because numbers is power. You came to me with the story because Fumi can do something about it. I'm just your voice. But if you don't subscribe to Instagram, to YouTube, where we have a power to shift this from CNN to BBC here in the UK, then what's the point? I want all of them to go to jail. The principal has to account for this. They have to have security in schools. And the children should be taken away from this horrific mother. I don't know the whole story. That you teach your children to behave like this. Who are we? What have we become in this world? Every single day is one horrific thing after the other. But you know what? I am so tired of crying. It's time to fight back. And we have to be the best versions of ourselves. And we have to be united. We stand in unison for what we're not going to tolerate anymore. You see how they cancelled Kanye West when he said 1 or 2 things about the Jewish? You see how the Jewish came together and they removed him from everything. That's what we got to do. Because you see, we as black folk, we need to stand together. Because we don't stand together, they treat us any kind of way. That's why on this platform, I constantly talk about how we have to treat each other, especially the way we treat each other in public. Doesn't matter what the dispute is, don't do it outside for others to see, for them to think it's okay, so they can turn around and treat us like garbage. Because we do that to each other, because we have black on black crime. That's why I keep on talking about. Because this is what happens. And we don't really have much to say. Because remember what just happened in Memphis, We had 5 black policemen who beat up Tyree to death. To death. We have to come together. I'm so disgusted by this video. Nobody was doing anything, which tells me this is not new. They do it all the time. They get away with it. But social media is a different slice of cheese these days. And we here. And I know for a fact, if there was Fumi Nation out there, there's no way that they could have gotten away with this. We have to let them know. We have to let them know. Keep on sending me the messages. Keep on sending me all of the disturbing videos. They're disturbing, and I don't sleep well at night, but I don't really sleep anyway. I only sleep 4 hours a day. Yes, I get by with 4 and I'm okay, actually. I can function. But what is this? What is this? Children, it's not safe to take your children to school anymore. It's not safe. You have parents behaving in this barbaric fashion. That's why I still stand. You have to have parents-teachers meeting so that you know who your children are with. What kind of homes do they come from? This is unacceptable. And I put the petition out there for you guys. Sign it. Don't say I'll do it later. Sign it now. Because one by one, we become powerful. I think of Shanquella all the time. All the time. I said to myself, Fumi, you know what? You're just going to start putting her picture up with your videos until you get some kind of news. There's some kind of development. You just continue with that for now. But these are horrible stories that we should never let die. We should keep on screaming them up to the rooftops because we want justice for these girls. Who are we? Who am I if I don't say anything, if I don't do anything, if I don't use this platform and come out and say something? I'm a mother myself. I think of Shanquella's mother all the time. She has to live like this. And there's no justice for Shanquella for now. And I don't know why. I don't know. I keep on asking. I keep on poking my nose here and there. I'm trying to find out just why hasn't anything been done? Jurisdiction or no jurisdiction? Extradition or no extradition? What about here in the US of A? I don't know. But this has got to stop. And I'm here. You bring the stories, I'll give it a platform. 110%. Subscribe. Hit the notification button. Share. All of these serious topics, share. The other ones I don't mind so much. But these ones, share. There's only so much I can do up in here. Let this channel hit 5 million, 10 million. We're powerful. We're powerful that way. There's stuff like this, the news networks, the outlets will know, oh my God, Fumi Nation is going to come for us. And their hands will be forced. And that's what we want. We want to stay calm. Or we're going to hit back. And we're going to do it the right way. So that this is not permitted. They beat this girl and ripped out 9 of her braids right from the root. They beat her repeatedly. The mother was saying, kick her in her face. Telling the 10-year-old, 11-year-old daughters, go back and kick her in her face. I don't know what happened. This girl was targeted. But why? I don't know. Was there a fight before this? I don't know. And then you let your child fight. These are the kind of parents that are out there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you believe it? This is my sister from America. She has just sent me the video. They are even getting it from the United States. Can you believe it? It's just disgusting behavior. And you know, I pray God in my soul. You see, Ula is calm. Ula is calm, dangerously so. But me, no. Because I'll be in jail. I'll be in jail. I'll be in jail. I promise you I would. And so it hurts my heart. Because it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me standing up there talking about petition. No, I would do something else. I'll say it right here and now. And that's why perhaps I fight so dedicatedly for other parents that don't have the support. The principal standing there, the teacher standing there, you should be removed. Until you give me a good reason why, that's how I look at it. And the school should be shut down because you don't know how to take care of these children. You don't know how to supervise. You don't know how to take control. You don't know how to do anything. It's ridiculous. And it's unacceptable. Fumi, breathe. Breathe. I can't breathe. I'm so upset. I'm so mad. And while we're on the subject, the 39-year-old mother, give us her name. Because you know how to keep everything so copacetic when it's on the other side. These are vicious animals. Herself and her children. The children should be taken away from her. But we want her name. Yes, because you know what? You think that you can beat up this child in numbers? Well, Fumi Nation too, we got numbers. Just give us your address. Then we'll sort it out. Then we'll see how courageous you are. Then we'll see how brave you are. Then I'll see whether you have the audacity to come and say, kick her in the face. How about we kick you in the face, mama? Let's do that. Because you know what, at the end of the day, don't let this pretty face deceive you. You and I can get down. Click. That's all I gotta say. Let's get the conversation popping in the comment section. And like I said, share, subscribe. Subscribe also to my Instagram. The disturbing video is there for you to see. Okay? All of my love, my darlings. Stay safe and continue to let me know. It's just too much.